Joining us all the way from Bigsound, Wafia, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you here. We were talking off air and we need to address it. Chewing gum. I went to dispose of mine and you and Max off camera said swallow it. And I think it's just got to be an unhealthy way to sort of keep your gut healthy, isn't it?
No, doctors have talked about this.
Have they?
Yeah, because I did think like it gets like, there's the whole myth of like it's in your gut for like 7 years or something. Do you remember that as a kid? That's not the case. Your body just absorbs it or deals with it just like it does any other food.
Okay.
So it is.
The doctors have been lying to me.
Your doctor told you not to?
Well, I can't say I've actually asked my doctor. But look, it's a controversial way to start the show, but I feel like I need to.
But I get it. It's not
up.
called swallow gum. It's called chewing gum.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just going to keep it. But if midway through the show I start choking, we know what's going on. But we need to talk about 2025 because it's been a massive year for you. You dropped your debut full-length Promised Land. So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been quite the journey for you as an artist. You've had label changes, personal development, and to come to this point, the album's out. How are you feeling sort of through the journey, reflecting back? Like, how's it all been for you?
Parts have been really good. I think it's been a hard year for everyone, I feel like, in so many, like on personal levels and just like even I'm happy that the album is out because now I can I'm really proud of it. I put so much work into it and now but I'm also really excited about what I'm making next and I've started doing that. So I'm just feel grateful that I have a tap that feels like it doesn't close, even in these moments, that it feels like it's hard or there's a lot of difficulties. It's more of a reason to write.
Well, I mean, sonically it's so diverse. I mean, songs like Sad Shit just have all these little nuances and changes through the song, and the album itself is full of those. So when you were recording the album, what was sort of the North Star for you to sort of, I don't know whether it was a sound that you were trying to be inspired by, but what was sort of the journey into that?
I was really inspired by just making things that felt whimsical and fun to sing.
Yeah.
I tried not to get too, I kept coming back to what do I want to say, and a lot of it had these themes around immigration that just sort of kept popping up. And then sonically, I just always wanted it to sound really whimsical. And I was always really inspired by Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that one. And so that, I would always say to every producer, I'm okay, so what's the, where would the strangest place to go for a key change be right now? And I think everyone got pretty sick of me asking that by the end. I don't know how many key changes we have on the album, but probably two. Most people have one.
Yeah.
I have a few. I love it though. I like using that part of my brain, and I like doing it in a way that feels I didn't notice that was happening for the average listener.
I feel like you can't have too many key changes.
Thank you. I completely agree.
I feel like when it's done right, in particular, there's some artists that you think was a key change necessary, but I feel like you've nailed it. We do need to talk about Brizzy because you are a local. You said you grew up you're a member of the 4122 crew,
yes.
Quite a famous crew in Brisbane.
Mm-hmm.
You're living in LA now, but are there some local haunts that you always like to frequent when you are in Brizzy?
Everywhere that I have frequented is a new spot. I feel there's Brisbane is just an entirely different city than when I lived here 10 years ago, I think there's a spot called Snug in Camp Hill I think it's it's so good. It's this they do this incredible winter bowl that I've been going and eating every day, and they make a really good coffee and a hojicha latte, and I really love that spot. But I don't know, Garden City, the Westfield, I'm fucking sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I'm there all the time. I just go for a little lap. I'm what's changed? Who's new? That spot used to be a play zone.
Popped up in the outside.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What happened to the David Jones? Did we get to the bottom of that?
Is Hog's Breath still there?
Pardon?
Is Hog's Breath Cafe still there? Do you know?
Oh, I didn't go outsid this time, so I don't know.
We'll put it to Westfield, Garden City, see if Hog's Breath's still there. See if they reply to this interview. But speaking on LA, it seems like a lot of Aussies have made the journey overseas, and there are some reasons for that, within the industry itself. But how have you found the experience? I feel like LA is made up now, with a lot of Aussie musicians. So how have you found that sort of process?
it has its pros and cons. I feel like sometimes it's like hard. I think there's a belief sometimes in the Australian industry that's a bit like out of sight, out of mind. That's like hard to be confronted with. But also, like, I see my friends who have stayed here and paid for the price for it in other ways. So it's just the cards that, like, where do you just want to be? And like for me, a lot of my collaborators are in LA now, and so it just sort of has made sense to me. Yeah.
We have spoken to bands like Chase Atlantic who have made the move and found a lot of success. And what to you sort of feels like the challenge of the Australian industry at the moment, if I can ask?
It's a loaded question.
Don't have to answer it. Just thought I'd throw it in.
The challenge, I would say live music.
Yeah.
People coming to like Australian band, like going to Australian like live shows and stuff like that. That's been really sad, and just like there's so many opportunities that I had coming up that like young kids don't have the same way, and I'm really sad about that, probably, I think. And just like the culture of people just don't know how to people don't know how to party. I think people don't know how to party.
We got too serious.
Pardon?
We got too serious.
That's what it's like to chat with me. I'll always take it there. But I think there's a grief there.
Yeah. Well, on a lighter note, before we let you go, what's sort of next in the what's the year hold for Wafia coming into the back end of 2025, going into 2026? You hinted that you're doing some things in the studio. What can you tell us?
Oh, I'm going to put out another song in October that's not on the album, like just its own thing, and playing some shows in the US. So I'm around.
Love it.
I'm around. I'll always be around.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for chatting with us.
Thanks for having me.